Alright people, it's your man Raj111 back with another quick video, just a quick tip, show you something. But I got this question, diagnosing if you have a bad front bearing. I did a post showing y'all the bubbles. This engine, this is the Nova Rossi Virtus 7.21 off-road engine. This is my man Mo engine, and what he said was it won't stay idling, and it's difficult to tune. So normally I begin to think of the front bearing, especially when it doesn't want to idle, or you nail it and it keeps dying no matter what you do with the tune. It just keeps flaming out. What happens is they build up air. The seals around here get bad, and it start allowing air in. So now you're getting more air into the motor, and the motor is actually running leaner. Okay, so the quick and easy way to diagnose, like before I even take the motor apart, is to, just like you checking a car tire. If you're gonna plug up your car tire, you spray it all down, look for the bubbles. Same deal. So you want to get you some fuel hose, and make sure your carburetor is capped off. Okay, carburetor capped off, and your exhaust port is capped off. You don't want no leakage, nothing. Make sure this screw here is snugged up, because you don't want no air to kind of leak out through there either. Okay, then you want to take your regular fuel line and put it on, just like you regular putting on like you doing from your car. Put your fuel line on. Then you're gonna take you some soapy water, any kind of soapy water, and just spray the front bearing down. Just spray it down. Okay, that's it. Then blow into the fuel line, and you got to pull your carb back out so the air can get in too at the same time. So here we go. Now you can see all those bubbles, and especially around this end here, especially around here. So that tells me right off the bat that front bearing is shot. Alright, so, and it was dirt around there when I took he had the 3-shoe clutch on it. When I took it off, there's a lot of dirt around here and stuff. So I suspected that. The part number for the bearing is this one right here. Hopefully y'all can see that. This 17011. It's a standard Nova Rossi front bearing. I keep these on deck. And as you can see, the back of it is out to allow oil from your nitro fuel in there to lubricate it. And the front has a double seal. The front is a double seal, meaning if you take this seal off, it'll be 2 seals that you got to take off on the front bearing. Alright, so, and it's very easy to change. I got a video showing you how to change this bearing and the rear bearing in the nitro motor. What I'll do is I'll link it in the end screen of this video, and if you need to change yours or whatever, that it'll be in there. But that's the part number. The part and part number. That art 17011. All right. Okay. So also he told me this motor sat for like a year and some change in his garage with no after-run oil. And it feels okay, but we're gonna take it apart, take a look at it, see what's going on inside, because it might need a pinch, and it might have wore out, because this running lean with this front bearing, so it might need a pinch. So we're gonna take it apart, see what's going on inside. All right, be right back. All right, people. All right, got the motor apart, and let me tell you, this is the effects of not running after run oil in your motor. And this sleeve was very hard to get out, so let me see if we make sure I got y'all on focus. All right, this is the button head. See all that rust on there? Okay. This is the crank. The crank is nasty. Make sure I got y'all in focus. Okay. I don't know if y'all can see down in there. Hold on, let me see if I can get some light. Alright. Yeah, it's a lot of rust down in there. Let's see if I can get focus. Okay. A lot of rust down in there. This thing is nasty. Now you notice something. This crank doesn't have the ramp up or the silicone field. The Paloma does. So right off the bat, I will be rocking the Paloma. Seems like the Paloma give you more features. See that? See all that rust on there? Make sure my camera. I think I'm too close. Yeah. All that rust. Alright. The back plate. Rust all on this thing. Alright, here's the sleeve. This is the exhaust side. Intake side. Now, I don't know if I can get it in close enough for y'all to see, but it's rust built up in there. See, it's like a lot of carbon buildup and a lot of rust in those ports there. See what I mean? And this was very hard to get out. Here's the piston. Now the piston has this browning is caster buildup on it. Yeah, just some caster buildup on it. But you can see right here, there's a little bit of like rusting. A little bit of carbon deposits on the head. And you can tell something was going on right here, because if you can look here, hopefully it zooms in. Let me see if I can get the focus right. Right there. This was scraping the bottom of the crankcase. Yeah, the crankcase. So that has me believe, like, if this is the exhaust side and put it in, either this, see this wiggle here? See that wiggle? Up and down. That either this rod is no good, and more than likely this crank is no good. The crank builds up wear here. That's why it's important with them DLC coated cranks, because you know you virtually don't get any wear on this pin here. You understand what I mean? So, but yeah, see that little bit of movement, and so what's happening as it was going up and down like that, it was hitting the bottom of the crankcase, because you know these tolerances are so tight. So it's probably like boop. See that little bit of wiggle? Let me see if I can get y'all in there. See if this focus right. There we go. See? That little bit is all you really need. See that? And that usually comes from, you know, running in lean and whatever case may be like that. Alright. Here's the see if I can get some light in here. Here's the inside of the crankcase. I don't know if y'all can see in there, but it's a lot of rust build up in there. That's what made it really hard. Let me get my flashlight. That's what made it really hard to get this thing out. See all that in there and all that build up? and you can look at that bearing and you see that rear bearing. That rear bearing is definitely rusted up. Now, it has some, that's caster. That browning right there, that's caster buildup. But if you look closely, that bearing, that's rust. Let me see if I can get this to focus. That bearing there, see all that? That's rust. So this front bearing, even though it feels smooth, I will still replace it. And we already know this front bearing here is already toast. Alright, people, so that's what I wanted to show y'all. I had a suspicion. So, also, let me show y'all. We're going to look at the pinch on this, because usually when that front bearing is running, is bad, you're running lean. And usually lean means, damage. So, just the exhaust side, we're going to look at the pinch here. It actually still has a little bit of pinch left, but I'm going to show you something. See if I can see that. Alright. It's not bad, but it is getting close to the top. The focus right here. See that? It is getting close to the top. And the thing is, once this heats up, these sleeves expand. So this probably expand and go right through. And your compression, you probably still have compression, but not a lot. You know what I mean? So I would recommend doing another pinch on this thing. Definitely need to be cleaned up too. Alright, people, so that's what I wanted to show y'all. That's why it is important to run 3-in-1 after run oil. Just put something in your motor, not WD-40, but like I said, 3-in-1. I even used pneumatic air tool oil. You can use that. Just put something in your motor after you run. A couple drops, that's all you need, people. Alright, so this your man Rajay 111. Just wanted to show y'all that, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.